Sam. I was too busy thinking about all the baby items I had just bought and singing along to the song playing on the radio. I did not notice there was a car following me. Pulling up in front of my house, I get out and head to the trunk of the car to get the baby items when a car pulls up behind my car. Who the hell can this be? No one knows where I am. The door opens and out steps Jade. Hello, Sam. She says with a smile. What the hell are you doing here, Jade? I asked. And how did you find me? I saw you in the baby store and followed you here. She says. Damn it. I thought she was still living in Vancouver. Why did you follow me? And what are you doing here in Prince George? I asked her. It has been months since your wedding day, Sam. No one has seen or heard from you since. She says. I think it is time we talked, don't you? No. I do not think it is time to talk. In fact, I think it is time you left. I said. Oh, come on, Samantha. Grow up already. She says. A baby is heard crying from her car. I had almost forgotten she was pregnant with Adam's baby. She must have had it. You had your baby? Yes, 2 months ago. She says. Would you like to meet your niece? I watch as she opens the back door. A few minutes later, she is lifting a small baby out of the car seat and walking towards me. This is Grace, your niece, she says, holding her out to me. Well, are you not a little baldy cutie? I said, taking her. She looks like Adam. I said. Poor baby. We both burst out laughing. I passed Grace back to Jade, turned around, and grabbed my bags from the trunk, closing it. Come on, I said. I will make some tea. Jade follows me inside. I placed the bags down and headed to the kitchen. Wow, I love this house, Sam, she said. Thank you, so do I. That is why I bought it. I gestured to the kitchen table for her to sit and start making the tea. So how have you been, Sam? She asks. Honestly, Jade, I have been better, I admitted. Are you carrying Adam's baby? She blurted out. I could not help it. I burst out laughing. But then I thought maybe this could be fun. Yes, of course, I am, I said, trying not to laugh. Oh my God, Sam, why did you not tell me you were pregnant with his baby when you spilled the truth? She asks. Does Adam even know? I looked at her panicking. I could no longer keep it in and burst out laughing. Samantha, really this is no time to be laughing. We have to figure out what we are going to do. She says. Going to do? I asked. We are not going to be doing anything. Be reasonable, Sam. That baby is Grace's sibling. She has a right to grow up knowing her sister, or brother, and so do I, as its stepmother and aunt, she says. Oh Lord, please. I said. First of Jade, I was kidding. This is not Adam's baby. I said. Adam and I had made a vow as kids to never have sex till our wedding night. Guess which one of us kept that promise to the other? So you two never had sex together. He did not lie to me then. She says. No, we did not. So no, this is not his baby. This, I touched my stomach. It is my baby. I said. Well, who is the father? She asks. Listen, Jade, I said, handing her a cup of tea. I honestly want nothing to do with you or Adam. Hell, I do not even want anything to do with our parents anymore, I said. I just want to be left alone to live my life with the people who lied and betrayed me. Do not say that, Sam. We are twins, sisters. I never really meant to hurt you. It just sort of happened. She says. Yet it did happen, Jade, and it did hurt me. I said. It hurt me so badly I left home and ended up in Ontario, where I was attacked by wolves, met a man who lied and hid things from me, to only ending up here alone and pregnant. So you see, Jade, I have had plenty of crap, lies and betrayal in my life, to last me the rest of my life. I do not need or want any of you anymore. Jade begins to cry. I am sorry. None of that should have ever happened to you. If I could go back and fix it all, I would, but I can't. She says. No, you cannot, Jade. But you can leave here and never come back. You can forget you ever saw me and just leave me be, I said. We may look alike, Jade, but we are no longer sisters. I said. I wish you would reconsider, Sam. She said. I would love for my daughter to know her aunt and cousin. I want my sister in my life. That is something I would have wanted to. I said. But what I got was a cheating fiancé with a backstabbing, lying sister. So I guess that is it then. She asked. We will just leave and never see you again. That is right, Jade. I never want to see any of you again. Jade stands collecting her things. Then she looked at her daughter. Say goodbye, Gracie. We are not welcome here, she said, turning around and storming towards the door. I go to the door. When she is just about at her car, I yell to her. Jade. Yes. Grace is always welcome here. You are not. I stepped back in and closed the door behind me. Jade. I cannot believe she will not forgive me. I never thought Adam meant that much to her. What am I saying? Of course, he was. She had been with him since she was even saving herself for him. If I were her, I would hate myself too. But if she is not carrying Adam's baby, then whose baby is it, and why would she not say? Maybe I should have told her Adam walked out on me and Gracie 2 weeks ago for someone younger. No, she would just laugh and say I had it coming. I put the key in, started my car, took one last look towards my sister's house, then pulled away. I will not give up, Sam. I will do this right, one way or another. Sam. I cannot believe she had the nerve to follow me home and expect me to just welcome her in like she never betrayed me. I do not need this right now. She just better keeps her mouth shut and not tell anyone she found me and I am pregnant. That is the last thing I want any of them to know. As much as I love this house, perhaps I need to move again. What am I thinking? I am pregnant. I am due in a month. I cannot be moving right now. Maybe once my baby is born. I start opening the bags and organizing the baby items I bought. The bigger stuff will be delivered tomorrow. I cannot help but smile at all the small little clothes. So tiny. I hope we are ready for this, I talk to myself. I have no idea how it is going to be to raise a werewolf child. Why did Anthony have to be a wolf? Why can I not have found a nice, decent human? I sit in the chair and cry. Why me? What is so wrong with me? My family would hate me. My twin sister would steal my fiancé. My fiancé cheats on me. I get attacked twice by wolves, and I sleep and get pregnant by a werewolf. Man, I am a freak, clearly a freak. Only a freak would go through all this. I get to my feet and go lay on the couch. I need a nap after dealing with Jade. The contractors left an hour ago. I have been going from room to room, testing out all the emergency buttons they have installed. I wanted one in each room in case I could not get to the main box. I hit the button on the wall, and instantly all the doors leading outside and all the windows are sealed by a sliding pure silver, solid shelled, securing us in and the monsters outside. I head down to the kitchen and hit the release button, reopening the house. I will turn it back on tonight, so I am safe when I go to bed. I feel 100 times safer now. I have even had security cameras put up all over outside the house at every angle and at the tree line. I never want to be attacked again, and now that I am going to have a baby, I need to protect him at all costs. I look at the security TV and see that same gray wolf sitting at the tree line, looking at the house. As I was watching him, he turned his head and looked straight into the camera. If I did not know any better, I would almost think it was smiling at the camera. Creepy. I make myself a sandwich, some tea, then I sit in the living room. I flick on the TV and turn it to a show I like called Catfish. I finish my lunch and rest on the couch. The 3rd episode of Catfish is just beginning. I place my head on the throw pillow and pull the throw blanket on the back of my couch over me. Ding dong. Oh, come on, serious. I just got comfortable. I finally make it to my pregnant feet as the doorbell rings for the 3rd time. I pull out the door and freeze. "Hello, Samantha," says Anthony. "Anthony, how did you find me?" I asked him. "That is not important, Samantha. What is that I finally found you." He reaches out, grabbing me. He pulls me into him. "I have missed you so much. I was a fool to ever fight my feelings for you," he said, kissing me. I push him away and step back into the house. "No, Anthony, you cannot be here. You have to leave now and forget you ever seen me," I say. "I cannot do that, Samantha. I need you," he says. "I have been searching for months looking for you, and you are carrying my pup. I will never leave you." Anthony steps inside, pinning me to the wall, his forehead on mine. I feel his breath on my face. "We cannot do this. It is wrong," I say. "You are not human. Either is the pup inside you," he says. He lifts me up, my legs wrap around his waist, my swollen belly between us. "My beautiful Samantha," he says. He attacks my neck. I tilt my head to the side, giving him better access. I moan to the feel. He places me back on my feet and turns me around, pushing me into the wall while pinning me there. I can feel his hard manhood poking my ass. His hands cup my breasts as he grinds into me. I feel him biting the back of my neck. "I must have you now." He pulls my skirt to the floor. His hand rubs my heat through my panties. I moan. "You are so hot and wet for me, Samantha," he says. I feel myself getting hot, and he was right. I was soaking wet for him. Something about him does something to me no one else has ever done. "I need you now," I hear a voice deeper than Anthony's say. I turn my head and notice his eyes have changed, along with his facial features. He looked like a monster. He was shifting. I scream as this large black beast stood on 2 legs in front of me. Ding dong. I jerk awake. "What the fuck was that?" I said aloud. "Ding dong, ding dong." Okay, I am coming," I yell so whoever it was would stop ringing the damn doorbell. "Yes," I ask, opening the door. "Sam, help me," says a crying, scared Jade at my door. "Jade, what the hell are you doing back here?" I asked. "And why are you crying?" "I am sorry, Sam. I really am," she said. "If I had known, I never would have gone there." "Known what?" I asked her. "Gone where?" Then the wooden board on the deck crack and a shadow steps behind Jade. Hello, Samantha. It is so good to see you. Anthony. Samantha, Samantha. Yells Jade. Wake up, Samantha. Please wake up. She fainted, said Anthony. Here, take Gracie. I will move her to the couch. Alpha Anthony. I picked Samantha up off the floor and carried her over to the couch. I placed her down and pulled the blanket over her. A scream came from the door, and I took off to investigate. Jade, what the hell is wrong? I asked her. Why did you scream? Then I smelt it. Another werewolf. I do not recognize his scent. I reached Jade and saw a dark gray and what wolf snarling in front of her. When he saw me coming, he took off running towards the tree line. Jade, are you and Gracie all right? I asked her. What the hell is going on? She asked. Is that one of you things? Yes, he was a werewolf, only not from my pack. I have no idea who that was or what he wanted. I said. I look towards the tree line and see he is sitting here. Come on, get the baby inside. I said. I can only smell him. But who knows if others won't come or what he has planned. It has been hours since we arrived. Samantha still has not come to. Her breathing sounds normal, but I am starting to wonder why she is not waking up. I cannot help but stare at her swollen stomach. She is pregnant and she never told me. How can she not tell me she was carrying my pup? I wonder if she knows the sex of the baby. Gracie begins to cry. I notice Jade does not move. Jade, I said. She did not move. I notice she is shaking. I walk over to her and bend down in front of her. Jade, talk to me. I said. Are you all right? She lifts her head looking at me. She breaks down crying. I think she is in shock. This is why we avoid humans. They cannot handle knowing of our kind. I cannot be here. Jade says. I should be at home with Gracie, safe and normal. She says. Gracie cries louder. Samantha stirs on the couch. I grab Jade by the shoulders and shake her. Snap out of it, Jade. I said. Gracie needs you. What, Gracie? She says. Oh my God, Gracie. Jade jumps to her feet, knocking me over, and runs to her baby, picking her up. I get to my feet and go to Samantha, who is moving on the couch. Samantha, can you hear me? I ask her. I notice her eyes blink, then see her beautiful eyes looking back at me. There you are. I said. How do you feel? She slowly starts to sit up, so I help her into a sitting position and take a seat beside her. What the hell happened? She asks. You fainted. I said. Gracie cries again and Samantha looks towards them. Jade. She says. What the hell are you doing back here? Then she looks over at me. And what the hell are you doing here, Anthony? How did you even find me? Jade found me. I said. Jade thought she could pretend to be you and trick me into being with her and being her daughter's father. I said. What? Yelled Samantha. Are you serious? Why the hell would you do that, Jade? Why, Jade says. You hear that, Gracie? She wants to know why. Well, let me tell you why. You have always got the great guys, the good marks, everything. All I ever got our parents' love. So I want what you have. I cannot believe you, Jade. I want you out of my house. Hell no. Yelled Jade. There is no way I am going out there. And why not, you stupid bitch? What the hell is out there you are scared of? In order to get the truth and whereabouts of you, Sam, I had to show her who and what I am. I spoke up. Sam laughed. Well, I cannot say I blame her. I freaked out when I found out too. She says, but Anthony is in here, not out there, so leave. It seems we are not alone, Samantha. I said, when you fainted I carried you in here, Jade screamed. When I got to the door there was another werewolf outside. I do not know who he is. Dark gray and white. Sam asks. Yes, that is right. Samantha got up and walked into a small room of the living room. Jade and I followed her. Samantha, I have been seeing that wolf around here since the day you showed up here last, Jade. I said. What? She said. Well, I sure as hell did not bring it. I did not even know they existed till yesterday. She says. I know she is telling me the truth. She is freaked out about them just as I was. Did you send him then to find me, Anthony? I asked. Is that how you found me? No, he is not one of my pack members. Anthony says. Plus, I told you I made Jade bring me to you. Then who the hell is he? And what does he want? I ask. I do not know, but I am sure it is nothing good. Anthony says. I think I should tell Devin to bring back up just in case. Just in case what? I asked. In case more come and they attack. Anthony says. Oh my God, I have to get out of here. I have to get Gracie out of here. We cannot be here and be involved in this crazy freak show. Says a historic Jade. You got yourself in this freak show, Jade, when you decided to play me and go for Anthony. I said. Adam was not good enough for you. You had to go for Anthony as well. If you must know, Adam left me the day I had Gracie, okay? She said. He said I was worthless and could even give him a son. I could not help but laugh. I know that is mean, but hey, karma is a bitch. Yeah, that's right, laugh it up, Samantha. She says. Karma is a bitch, Jade. I just did not think it would kick in this fast. Well, maybe if you would have kept your legs closed and remained a virgin, I would not have gone looking for your baby's daddy and found out you slept with a werewolf. She says. How can you have sex with a dog, Samantha? I heard Anthony growl at the word dog. Easy. I said. He lied to me just like you and Adam had. He did not inform me he was a werewolf till after we had sex, and I had a freak out when he turned. Had I known at the begging who and what he really is, I would have run for the hill a lot sooner and not have had sex with him. You lying mutt, you tricked my sister to get her in bed. That is sick, said Jade. Anthony growls again and steps towards Jade. Whoa, calm down, Anthony. I said. Besides, Anthony, why the hell did you order my sister to bring you here? After what I had to stop mid-sentence as a pain ripped through my body. After what? Asked Anthony, turning around to face me. I cried out in pain and leaned on my desk. Woo, Sam, are you all right? Asked Jade. No, I do not think so. I said. What is wrong? Asked Anthony, taking a step towards me. Just then I felt water run down my leg. Oh my God, yelled Jade. Her water broke. Another pain hit me and my knees buckle under me. Anthony catches me and picks me up. Hospital now. I said. Anthony hurries, carrying me to the front door. Jade with Gracie behind us. Only when we got to the door, that same gray wolf was on the porch growling. Oh God, said Jade. How do we get past him? We have an even bigger issue, said Anthony. And what is that? Asked Jade. Look at the tree line. Jade and I turn our heads and look out the door towards the tree line. Oh dear God. I said there had to be at least 100 or more wolves walking towards the house. The one, I managed to say as another pain hit me. The one, said Anthony. We do not have time for riddles right now, Sam. We have to figure out a way to keep them out of here. The wall button, push, I said as more pains hit me. What the hell is she saying? Asked Jade. I do not know, said Anthony. We do not have time for this. I have to put her on the couch. Finally, the pain subsided. Hit the red button on the wall now, I said. Red button? Why? Just hit the button now. Just as the gray wolf got to his feet and walking towards us growling, Jade hits the button and the pure silver shields sighed out and blocked the doors and windows. Whoa, said Jade. Yeah, when I saw that thing hanging around I had it all installed. I needed to be saved and protect my baby, I said. Every room has a button to activate it as long as it is armed. They cannot get in here. Good thinking, sis. Well done. Another pain hit me and I scream out in pain. Help me, the baby is coming. I said. I do not know what to do, says Jade. You have to know something, Jade. You just had a baby a few months ago, said Anthony. Yes, had not delivered it. I have no idea what to do other than push it out and scream, she says. I was laying on the cold kitchen floor, trying to breathe through the pains, while those two fought about everything. Anthony takes out his cell phone and calls Devin. Try to hold on, Samantha, till I can get Devin and the pack here with the doctor. Oh, sure, no problem, I said. I will just shove something up me so he doesn't fall out. Jade laughs at my snarky remark, then sits on the floor next to me and takes my hand. Get away from me, Jade. I hate you. Do not be like that, Sam. Not now. Right now you are in labor and need help. I need help from a doctor, not you, I said. I do not want my son to come into this world and see you. Son. I look towards the kitchen door and see that Anthony has returned. I am having a son, he asked. No, I am having a son, I said. There was no way I was going to let him stay in our lives. I heard him say he was going to kill me if he ever saw me on his territory again. And ever since I met him I have been attacked by wolves and been trapped inside cabins with him while wolves are outside trying to get in. I cannot allow my son to be brought up around this. His life is crazy. He is my son as well, Samantha. My blood runs through his veins, says an angry Anthony. Wrong, I said. You are not the father. I saw Anthony's eye turn black. His breathing got intense. He is balling his fists at his sides. Jade notices as well and slowly moves up towards my head more. Take it back, Sam, says Jade. Take it back. No, he is not the father, I said again. When I saw the hurt in his eyes my heart ached. I hated lying, but his world is dangerous. I never asked to have sex and get pregnant by a werewolf. I never even asked to know they were real. There is a loud crack as Anthony punches the wall beside him, his fist going right through. Then he stormed out of the room. Are you crazy, Sam? Jade asks. He is an alpha werewolf, and you just pissed him off. I know who and what he is, Jade, and I do not care, I said. The wolves outside may scare the shit out of me, but I am not afraid of Anthony. He would never hurt me. The hell he wouldn't. Do you not see what he just did to your wall? She asked. Another pain hit me and I grab onto Jade's hand and squeeze as I scream loud from the pain. Once the pain was done I turned back to Jade. Yes, I see the hole in the wall, Jade. Like I said, he will not hurt me. hence the hole. I have been in labor now for 5 hours. The pains are coming stronger and closer together. Jade is wiping away the sweat from my face and giving me ice chips. She has been chipping herself to make. Other than the one time Gracie woke up to feed, she has been sleeping. Anthony has not come back into the kitchen at all. Something did not feel right. The biggest, sharpest pain I have ever felt just ripped through me, taking my breath away. I could not catch my breath. I was panicking, trying to breathe. As I am gasping for air, I feel something come out of me. Then I hear Jade. Oh my God, Anthony, help. Alpha Anthony. I can believe, she said, the baby is not mine. Can it be true? Had she been with another after me, and he is the father? No, that is possible. I know this is my son. Son? I am having a son, a future alpha. Madison will be so thrilled to have a brother. I can hear her screaming in the kitchen in pain. I wish I could take it all away for her. I wipe the sweat from my forehead and remove my shirt. I do not want to say anything to Samantha, she has enough to worry about. But if Devin and my pack do not hurry and get here, they may not have an alpha left when they do. I know Samantha did what she had to do to protect herself and our son, and she never thought I would ever find her and be here. But the pure silver covering the doors and windows is not just keeping the werewolves out, but I am also stuck in here, and the silver is affecting me. Since it is not touching me, it is not as strong or fast at hurting me. But it is making me sweat and weaker as hours tick on. Come on, Devin, move faster. Oh my God, Anthony, help. I hear Jade scream for me. Dear God, Samantha. I take off towards the kitchen. Help me, what do I do? Asks a frantic Jade. Samantha is gasping for air. Her face is turning blue, and between her legs is a thick, huge puddle of blood. Dear God, Samantha. I drop at her feet to try and see what is happening between her legs. There is too much blood, I cannot see anything but blood. What happened? I asked. I do not know, said Jade. She screamed when a pain hit her and has been gasping for air, and then I saw the blood and yelled for you. Samantha, look at me, honey. I need you to calm down, baby, and try to breathe for me. I said. She looks at me. I can see the fear in her eyes. Please, baby, calm down. You have to breathe for me. I begged. What do we do? Asked Jade. She cannot breathe. She is bleeding. What do we do? I do not know, I yelled back. God, what the hell do I do? The woman I love, the mother of my son, is going to die if she cannot breathe. She needs a doctor. I said. With the silver up, I cannot tell if the wolves are still out there or not. Oh my God, her office, said Jade, getting up and running to the small room of the living room. I follow her. She has a camera on every inch of this place, inside and out, said Jade. I thought he was crazy and paranoid at first, but I sure as hell do not anymore. Great job, I said, sitting down and checking the screens. Damn it, they are still out there. I said. There is no way we can get her past them without being attacked. I run back into the kitchen to Samantha. She is bluer and her gasps as not as fast. Her eyes are huge and she is just staring at the ceiling. Do something, said Jade. She is dying. I take out my cell phone and call Devin. Where the hell are you, Devin? Sorry, Alpha, the terrain is rough. We are hurrying as fast as we can, says Devin. We do not have time, Devin. Sam is dying. She can not breathe and is blue. I tell them. And she is bleeding bad. Dear God, said Devin. We are at least an hour out, Alpha. The doctor put the doctor on. Devin, I need help. A few seconds later the doctor is on the phone. I fill him in on what is going on and wait for instructions. Scream. Jade screams beside me. She stopped breathing. Help her. I put the phone on speaker and paw it to Jade. She has stopped breathing. Doctor, what do I do? Try to give her mouth to mouth, Alpha, says the doctor. Miss, while he is doing that you need to check her. Can you see the baby's head? I cannot see anything, there is too much blood, says Jade. You are going to need to feel then, miss. What? I know, miss, but if we are going to have a chance at saving the baby you have to stick your hand in and feel, says the doctor. Do it now. As I am giving Sam mouth to mouth, Jade does as the doctor tells her. I feel the head, she says. Good, Alpha, is she breathing yet? Before I could answer, Samantha gasps and takes a breath. Yes, she just took a breath. I tell him. Is she awake? Not really. You need to get her awake now. She needs to push, Alpha, and she has to know in order to save that baby. Sam, baby, listen to me, I said, tapping her cheek to wake her. You need to wake up, honey. Come on, I need you to wake up, Sam. Our son needs you to help him be born, baby. At the word son, Sam's eyes opened more and she nodded her head yes. What now, doctor? I have her awake. Okay, someone needs to get behind her head and help her sit up and bit in order to bear down and push, while the other helps pull the baby out. Doing as the doctor says, Jade takes her head, and I take her bottom. Would follow the doctor's instructions. Jade has to keep reminding Sam to stay awake and push. I can see Sam is too weak. She has lost a lot of blood. She is too weak, doc. She has lost too much blood. I tell him. Okay, Alpha, get her to try to push one last time. As much as you can. Alpha, you are going to have to pull the baby the rest of the way out when she pushes. With one last attempt, Sam begins to push. I grab as much as the baby as I could and pull. I am now holding a screaming baby in my hands. I can hear the baby. Alpha, he sounds good. How is Samantha? Asks the doctor. She is not breathing, said Jade. I quickly paw Jade, my son, and start CPR on Samantha. I hear the doctor tell Jade to cut the cord and wrap the baby up. It was not good to be still attached to Sam in case I cannot bring her back. If CPR is not working, Alpha, perhaps, if you love her enough, you might think of turning her, says the doctor. I stop CPR for a moment. She is too weak for a turn. I said, you never know, Alpha. It might take and heal her. Or she can die. I say. Either way, Alpha, it sounds like she is going to die anyway. I refuse to allow my son's mother to die. I continue CPR. Come on, Sam, you cannot die on me now. I finally was able to get Samantha breathing again, after I did what the doctor told me to do, and that was to bite her further than her marking spot to turn her. It was the only thing left to do to try to save her. Only she has not woken up. I have no idea if turning her is going to work or not. I just hope she will not hate me for what I had to do. Jade has been helping with my son by offering to feed him when she feeds her daughter. I am sure Samantha would not mind since he does need to eat. From what we can tell, he seems healthy. But I am very worried about Samantha. Her breathing is slow. I am also still feeling the effects of the silver. Devin and the pack better get here soon. Both babies are fed and sleeping, said Jade. Great. Thank you for feeding my son. I say. It is the least I can do. I have done so much to my sister and now look at her. I may lose her. Not if I can help it. I said. Anything change outside? She asks. No, they are still out there. I said. But I did notice something about our friend on the porch. The one that has been here for weeks. Oh, what did you notice? She asks. I zoomed the camera in on the mutt, sitting on the porch watching the door. Do you see what I see? I ask. Is that a collar? Yes. I said. It seems these wolves are owned, which means they are working for someone. Owned? I do not understand, said Jade. How can a werewolf be owned? Like from a human? No, no human can own a werewolf. We could easily just kill them. I am afraid we are dealing with something bigger here. I said. And the silver is not going to keep them out. What the hell is it then? Asked Jade. I am not sure I can deal with anything else. You werewolves are enough. I pick up my phone and call Devin. We are almost there, Alpha. Devin says when he answers the phone. Devin, listen, we have an even bigger issue here. I said. What is it? It seems these wolves are wearing collars, so you know what that means, Devin. We should be there in 15 minutes, Alpha. Good cause, Devin. This silver is affecting me badly. If I have any chance of removing the barrier and helping in the fight, it has to be soon. Can I do anything to help you with the silver? Asked Jade. No, the only thing to help me is to deactivate it and get away from it. As long as we are outnumbers and Sam is out, I cannot drop the shield. I just hope my men can get here soon. So is my sister now one of you as well? Asked Jade. If she can withstand my venom running through her body and live through it, then yes, she will be. I said. It is the only thing we could do to save her, and unless she wakes up, I have no idea if it worked or not. Hell, I do not even know if she is even going to live. What is out there, Anthony? Who is it that owns these creatures? Who is stopping my sister from getting the help she needs? I turn and look Jade in the eyes. I am not sure who it is yet, but I do know what it is. I said. The thing that owns these wolves is a vampire. You cannot be serious. You mean to tell me they are real too? She asks. Yes, they are, and they are extremely dangerous. This is crazy unreal. I cannot take any more of this. She says, panicking. Calm down. As long as you stay in this house and do not invite a vampire in here, you should be safe. Oh my God. Anthony, look. I look at the screen Jade is pointing to. The camera has picked up a fight going on outside. My pack in here. My pack is here, Jade. I need to let the barrier down and go help them. You need to allow the doctor in to help Samantha. Then put the shield back up till I come back. I tell her. We head to the kitchen. I fall to my knees beside Samantha and take her hand in mine. I love you, Samantha. I fought so hard not to. I hate humans. I never wanted a human to be my mate. But here you are. You gave me a beautiful son. He needs you, Samantha. I need you. Madison needs you. So please keep fighting, baby. Please, come back to us. I lean over and kiss his lips, then place my forehead on hers, closing my eyes, inhaling her scent. I love you, I whisper to her again. Then get to my feet. You really do love my sister, don't you? Asked Jade. More than anything. I answer. I tried not to, I really did. But I cannot fight it anymore. I love her. She is very lucky. I hope one day I am as lucky. I walk over and take Jade by the shoulders. You can have it to Jade. You just have to change your ways and be a better person. I know deep down you are a great person. Find her and be here, and you will find true love and happiness. Thank you, she says. Please take care of my son for me, and do as the doctor asks. I will be back as soon as I can. I tell her, I promise. She says, then follows me to the door. Ready. Ready. I hit the button on the wall and the shields drop. I open the door and step out. My pack is busy at work taking out the owned wolves. I see a red wolf heading towards the house. Here comes the Dr. Jade. He shifts and quickly changes. Take me to Samantha now, he orders. Jade will take you. I need to help my pack. I say. I shift and jump off the porch and charge into the fight. This way, said Jade. I hit the button on the wall. Once the doctor was in the house. Then I took him to the kitchen to Samantha. Dear God, what a mess. He says. Can you help her? I asked. Stand back, my dear. I am going to need room to work. He says. I hope his bite works and can help her. I will do all I can. Just please save her. I am going to go check on the babies. I say. He did not say anything, he just went straight to work on Samantha. I hurried out of the room to check on the babies. I smiled down at the two cuties snuggled together in the bassinet. They are just so precious. Do not worry, little man. The doctor is here now. He will save your mommy. Jade, oh Jade. I hear someone calling my name. Only it is not the doctor. This voice sounds far away. Jade, let me in, Jade. There it is again. I know that voice. Help, Jade. Help me, let me in. That voice, it sounds so familiar. I run to the office to look at the video camera. Jade, please help me, Jade, let me in. Oh my God, Adam. I take off and run for the front door, and hit the button to drop the shield. I open the door and Adam is standing there. Adam, what are you doing here? I asked him. Let me in, Jade. He says. I open the screen door and step to the side, only Adam does not more. Invite me in, Jade. He says. Come in, Adam. I said. Jade, no, no, do not let him in, yelled Anthony, as he is running towards the house. Adam steps inside and pulls me in, then hits the button putting the shield up. Wait, Adam, that was Anthony, let him in. I said. I do not think so, Jade. He says, smiling. All of you are mine now. Wait, what? What do you mean? He means Jade, said the doctor standing in the kitchen doorway. You just invited a vampire into the house. You fool, now we are all doomed. A vampire? I said. No, Adam is not a vampire, he is my daughter's father. You fool, look at him. He is a vampire. I look up at Adam, sure enough. He is smiling at me with red eyes and fangs. Scream! You always were the dramatic type, Jade, said Adam. Now move, take me to Sam. No, said the doctor. Stay away from her. I suggest if you want to stay alive and on my good side, dog, you will hold your tongue. Adam, said Jade. How it is possible you are, well, the word is vampire, Jade, and I was born a vampire. He says. How can you walk in daylight? How did we not know? Inside now, said Adam. I shall enlighten you. Adam follows Jade and the doctor into the kitchen, where Sam still lays on the kitchen floor. Adam takes one look at the unconscious Sam and the blood and hisses, his red eyes glowing. What did you mutts do to my Samantha? Yelled an angry Adam. I have done nothing to this woman other than trying to save her life, says the doctor. If you do not let me finish attending to her, she very well may die. What the hell happened to her? He asked. Who did this to her? What the hell happened? Are you not the owner of the wolves outside, sir? Asks the doctor. The ones who have been hanging around here watching Sam and wearing the collars. Yes, those mutts belong to me. What does that matter? He asks. Are you saying one of my pets did this to her? No, said the doctor. But I take it they have not been reporting back to you about her then. What are you getting at? Asked Adam. Adam, says Jade. Sam just gave birth to a baby. What? Hey, that is impossible. She is a virgin, said Adam. I assure you, sir, she is not a virgin, and she did just have a baby, said the doctor. There were complications. Please allow me to tend to her, so I can save her life. Very well, save my Samantha's life, but I warn you, no funny business, says Adam. Jade, my dear, show me her baby. As Jade and Adam enter the living room, Adam speaks up. So all this time I was saving her virginity, and she was out screwing behind my back. He says, how the hell could she do that to me? How the hell can she do that to you? Said Jade. Oh my God, Adam, we did that to her. We had the affair behind her back. We betrayed her. Yet she is the one. WH0 just had a baby, says an angry Adam. So did we, Adam. But if I had known what you are, then I never would have been with you, says Jade. Adam began to laugh. You never did say how we never knew what you were or how you can walk in sunlight. You did know what I am because I refused to let you know what I was. He said. I never wanted to be with you. I never wanted anything to do with a human except drain them dry of their blood. But my father demanded I court a human, keep her pure till she could bear my pureblood son. Jade looked at him in disgust. You see, every 100 years we vampires court a pure innocent human. Then when the time is right and the new moon is full, we marry and mate that human on the pure matting stone, where she will get pregnant with our pure blood offspring. This is all too much, said Jade. First werewolves, now a vampire. OMG, you mean to tell me our daughter Gracie is a vampire? Adam laughs. Were you not listening to me, whore? He said. You were not pure or innocent, far from it. I never loved you. I just used you, while I kept Sam pure. And if you listened to me, you would have heard me say, we can only have one offspring every years, and with a pure innocent. Therefore, slut, that baby of yours is not mine, and you knew that. No, no, she has to be yours, said Jade. Why? So you could have kept me and my money. He said. Oh please, I know you were sleeping around, but hey, so was I. You asshole, how could you do this to me? You tricked me. You were merely a pawn in my game. I planned on killing you anyways, till you told me you were pregnant. He said. But at the wedding, you were happy. I wasn't happy. I had to play things of the best I could, only it did not work out how I hoped. You see, we were on the new moon this year. It happened in 4 days. I needed a way to call of the wedding till then. Only Sam disappeared. It took me a long time to find her. And now that I have, she is no longer pure. You are a monster. Because of you and your games, I lost the trust and love of my sister. I hated her. Because you filled my head with shit about her, said Jade. Just then a baby cries. Adam's head snaps towards the sound. In a flash, he was in front of the babies. Jade had not even seen him move. He was fast. This baby belongs to a dog, he said. Step away from the babies, you monster, said Jade. No, Adam laughs and strikes Jade across the face. She falls back, landing on the couch. Jade looks up into a face she has never seen before. It was hideous, nothing like Adam at all. Do not give me orders, whore. I give the orders here. The vampire sniffs the air. Ah, she is bleeding again, fresh blood. He floats towards the kitchen. Jade was in complete shock. This was not Adam, this was a creature, and he floats through the air. Jade can hear the doctor yelling for Adam to stay away and not to touch her. She could hear a scuffle in the kitchen. What do I do? He scares me. This is not the Adam I knew, but I have to save my sister. Then Jade remembers Anthony is outside and quietly makes her way to the office. She can see on the camera Anthony is at the front door with a group of other men, all trying to get him. She quickly hits the button on the desk and the shields drop. Alpo Anthony. Thank God the shields have been dropped. We waste no time rushing through the door, heading for the kitchen. We stop dead when the doctor laying face down on the floor, and the vampire standing there holding an unconscious Sam. Make one more dog and I rip her throat out, said Adam. Let her go, leech, I yelled. I noticed the vampire take a sniff of the air. Well, if it isn't the dog who fathered her offspring, he said. How dare you take what was mine? She is not yours, leech. She is my mate. I say. Adam, please, let Sam go now, said Jade, entering the kitchen holding both babies. Adam, I said. The very same Adam who lied and betrayed Sam with you. The one and the same, he said, smiling. Neither of you told me he was a bloodsucker, I said. Because we did not know Anthony. Samantha still don't. Get the babies out of here, Jade, now, I ordered her. Not so fast, said Adam. No one is going anywhere. You have nowhere to go. Leech, all your wolves are dead. Now let my mate go, I said. I can see the look on this vampire's face. He knows he is cornered. He is pissed off. I am her mate, and she had my child. I have to figure out a way to get to him without hurting Samantha. I too have tasted her sweet blood, dog. I have seen all her memories through the blood, he says. Seems you were not so forward with our dear Samantha here either. Tisk tisk. Put my mate down, I said angrily. He had tasted her blood. You dare judge me, dog? You treated her unfairly yourself, then took advantage of her, taking her pure innocent away from me. If you would not have lied and betrayed her with her sister having her child, she never would have come to my territory, leech. You dare say this is my doing, he says. I may have slept with that whore, but that child is not mine. You know how things work with our kind dog. If that whore was not so greedy and out to hurt her sister, she never would have known, and I would still have her. You're blaming me, said Jade. Yes, you whore. You ruined everything. If it was not for you and this dog here, I would still have the pure human, and in 4 days she would be pregnant with my offspring. You all ruined it, he said as his eye grew bigger and dark red. His fangs extend from his ugly vampire face. Let her go, Adam, I said. I watch as his long pointy tongue comes out of his mouth, licking my mating spot. I had to bite further into her, to try and turn Samantha and save her life. Hiss. You mutt, he yells. I know what you did to her. I know what you did. He plunges his fangs into Sam's neck. Us wolves attack. Only he was so fast, I managed to catch Sam from hitting the floor. Tisk tisk, wrong move, dogs, he says. He is holding Jade from behind, his long bony fingers around her neck. Jade cries in fear. She is still holding both babies. Let her go, Adam now, I said, trying to get closer to get the babies. You have your monster on the floor, dog. Enjoy what she becomes now that my venom runs through her veins with yours. He laughs. But you do not need this whore. In a swift move the vampire digs his long nails into her neck, ripping her throat out, then in a flash was gone. I hurry to Jade's side, only there is no use, she is already dead. I look down at her arms. I see Gracie in her arms, but not my son. No, I roared. Pan out, find that bloodsucker. He has my son. I stood there gazing down at my beautiful Samantha. What could Adam have possibly meant as a new breed? Gracie cries in my arms for her mother. This poor young soul will grow up not knowing her mother. Devin, while the warriors are out tracking Adam, help me get the baby and Samantha into the car. We need to get them to the hospital now. And what about Jade? He asks. What do you want to be done with her body? Take it with us. Her family is going to want the body and the baby. Are you sure it is wise, Alpha? Devin asked. I mean, they're humans. They surely will ask a lot of questions and investigate. Something tells me Sam was being seen by our kind. We need to find them and go from there. Either way, she still needs a doctor now. Adam. Hush, you stupid thing. This baby has been crying this whole time. Adam. I turned around and saw my parents standing there. Whose baby is that? Asked my father. And where is Samantha? This baby is Samantha's baby. The whore is no longer a pure father. What? How? I explained to my parents about her being a werewolf and having his child. You stole their child, said my mother. Oh, Adam's son, no, you must return the child. No, I will not. She will pay for this. Do you have any idea what you have done by taking that child's son? You have started a war with the werewolves. We cannot win this time. We are stronger than the dog's father, of course. We can defeat them and wipe them out. I said. No, my stupid son, no. Centuries ago, yes, but we are the last coven in Canada. We are far too small and old to defeat them now. You are our last hope of creating a new offspring. You have brought death to us all, Adam, says my mother. I have brought death to the werewolf, mother. That is what I have done. I said. Have you not listened to me, boy? Says my father. There are way too many wolves for our old small coven to beat. But I have created a new breed, father. I said. One more powerful than anything. Once she awakens, I shall use the baby to control her and wipe out the wolves. What have you done? Mother asks. The wolf had to bite Samantha to turn her, to try to save her life. I told them. I also bit her. My venom now mixes with their venom in her veins, and once she wakes, a new dawn, a new era will begin. No, you stupid fool. Do you know what you have done? You can never own or command such a creature, dear God, Adam. What have you done? We were finally able to track down the doctor who was treating Samantha. I have been pacing the waiting room for hours now, as they had her in surgery. You have to live, Sam. Our son needs you. I need you, please fight. If you can hear me, Moon Goddess, please save my mate. I pray my pack can find that bloodsucker and bring my son back alive. I promise, if it is the last thing I ever do, I will rip that leech's head clean of his body and feed it to the birds. Alpha Prax, hurry, follow me, says the doctor. Oh God, please let Samantha be all right. I followed the doctor to the back and into the office. Alpha, you had not told me you bit that child to turn her. She says, my apologies, doctor, it slipped my mind. My pack down instructed me to save her life. I said, it was unnecessary to do that, Alpha. I do not understand why he would tell you that. She says, but now this world has an even bigger problem, Alpha. What is the problem? Is Samantha okay? Samantha will be all right now. She is stable for now, she says. Oh, that is great news. Thank you, doctor. May I see her? Before you do, Alpha, you must know that when she awakens, she will be different. How so? I ask. Alpha, both you and a vampire have bitten that child. Both your venom flows through her. Yes, I know, but that shouldn't matter, right? I asked. My God, Alpha, she says. You have no clue what you both have done. You both have caused this world downfall. I do not understand, doctor. What do you mean? Have you ever been told the stories of a half-breed? A half-breed so powerful nothing but one thing can kill it. Yes, they call them hybrid. I said. Yes, correct. Only Alpha, they are not just stories, they are real. She says. They lived many centuries ago. They cause nothing but death. They are unpredictable, uncontrollable. Only a handful of them choose to be kind, but the rest pure monsters. Are you saying Samantha is going to be a hybrid? Yes, Alpha. If she wakes and turns, this world is doomed. I think of my beautiful Samantha, the mother of my son. How can she be what she says she will be? There is no way, not my Samantha. We must kill her now, Alpha, says the doctor. I snap my head towards her. I cannot believe she would suggest killing my mate. Be reasonable, Alpha, believe me. Hybrids were finally destroyed centuries, and none have ever been seen since. Only one thing in this world can kill her, Alpha, she says. And what might that be? The fire sword, forged from the fire of the golden dragon. It exists? I asked. I always thought it was just part of the tale of the hybrid fairy tale. There was really a golden dragon. Yes, Alpha, the golden dragon still lives. She is hidden away, where no one knows of her. But it is said the sword is here in Canada, in some secret chest, where no one can get to it. It can stay wherever it is, doctor. My Samantha could never do what you say will happen. I pray to the moon goddess you are right, Alpha. I am, doctor. Just you wait and see. I said. But right now you have to keep her alive, and I must find our son. I pray you find your son in time, Alpha. She says. What do you mean, doctor? I ask. In time for what? In 2 days, Alpha, the new moon rises. That vampire never got his pure one he was preparing all those years. He is mad. He stole her baby in return. She says. Our son is a boy, doctor, and a baby. He cannot mate with it. So I do not understand what you mean. The doctor stands to her feet and walks over to me. Alpha, I pray I am wrong. I really truly hope I am wrong. She says. But vampires are vengeful creatures. They do not take kindly to being crossed. Alpha, what I am trying to say is, your baby is still pure and a half-breed, part human and werewolf. If he has that baby drink his blood, he will create a pure soul hybrid. Dear God, we must find him now. I storm out of the doctor's office and run back to the waiting room. There are only 2 days left. We must find my son. Devin, gather more warriors. I will call in packs I have alliances with. We are going to need all the help we can. What is wrong, Alpha? Devin asks. What is going on? Once I inform my beta of what is going down, he wastes no time is calling for more warriors as I kill more packs. With only 2 days before the new moon, we do not have that much time. Please, moon goddess, keep my son safe. As I hang up with the last alpha, agreeing to come help, there is a blood-curdling scream from down the hall. Samantha! I yell and take off towards the screams. I burst through the door and see the doctor and nurses all trying to hold Samantha still. What the hell is going on here? I asked in my alpha voice. She woke up screaming, "Alpha, we are just trying to calm her down before she rips open her stitches," says the doctor. I move forward and push the nurse out of my way. I take a hold of Samantha. "Samantha dear, please calm down. Listen to the doctors. You're hurt. You need to heal," I tell her. "My baby. My son. Where is he?" she asks. How do I tell her he was stolen from a vampire? "Samantha baby. Where is my son?" she says angrily. "Baby, listen to me." She turns her head to me. I back up a little when I see her eyes are no longer blue, they are now yellow. My Samantha is turning.